Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Cities Skylines Let's Play. Here we see our city sprawled out before us, and over the last few episodes we've been improving things, expanding things, just generally trying to make things better so people love our city a lot more. So today we're going to have a look at how that's going, and I've also discovered one little thing that's, might make a big difference. So let's just go back to our normal view here, and you can see all the trains running around and all the cars going through. I really do like these junctions that we developed towards the beginning of the series. They're quite efficient. They're probably not the most efficient, but they're nice and easy to replicate around the city, and they're good in a lot of different scenarios. The only thing is here, we've enabled people to do parking here, which is probably not the best idea. But, oh well, never mind. So what have I done since last time? Well, since last time I did a small amount of pottering. If you don't know what pottering is, I thought it was a relatively common term, but recently I've come up against a couple of people who didn't know what it was. It means doing small little jobs here and there to make tiny little improvements. Generally, I don't know if that's not like the official definition, but yeah, that's what it is. And one of the things I noticed while I was looking at the money, now we don't come to the money screen very often, is that I had the taxes for the residential zones set to 11%. Now for me that seems a little bit high. Now I did it high for the commercial and the industrial and the office districts, but I thought, okay, let's give them a bit of a tax break. And I thought, well really it should be probably around the 9 mark. Let's lower that even more down to 7 for both the residential zones and just see what happens to the money. The monies might go negative. So we were making about 20-odd thousand per interval, per week. And that is plummeting. Absolutely plummeting. It may even go negative, but the bank balance is, we've got lots of money. We've got lots of money in the bank balance. So, what availability have we got? We can see the demand. We've got low demand all round. And we've got plenty of zoned areas here for people to be able to move in. Looking good. And over here there's zoned areas here available too. Now I'm just wondering whether we should expand these zones out a little bit and just use a little bit of this land up somehow. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll have a look at that sometime soon. And if we just pop over here, looks like most of the areas have been used up. You can see these office zone here. This office zone over the last couple of episodes has grown from nothing to nearly completely full. And I've just noticed we've got a little bit of room here for a bit more zoning. So are these dense commercial or just standard commercial? I think they're standard. So we'll pop them in there, and there's a couple of bits that need zoning there. Fantastic. Of course, all this area here looks pretty full. There's a little bit in the gap in the zoning there. I don't know why, but we'll fill that in. Overall, it looks okay. Again, we've got a couple of little blank areas where we could fill in some more stuff if we had the demand to do it. There's even some residential around here that still needs filling in. Let's put that there like that. Now, I think some of these bits here... Oh, I didn't mean to do that dense. Was from where we had power lines coming through. But I'm not sure if it's just bits I've missed. Yeah, here, this is almost certainly power lines that used to go through there. Okay, so we've got plenty of room for people to come into our city. And look at that. Our weekly change is now 254 in the positive. Our only problem is that we're losing 12 grand a week. But if we don't spend more on services and our city grows, we'll have more residents to give us money. So maybe that'll be a good thing. I mean, look, we're now at minus 11 grand. So this might be a case where you spend like lose money to get money in the future. Now I'm thinking that we may actually start to run out of the districts around here, and I think I would like to do something with this area around here to get some roads in. And I'm just not exactly sure what I want to do. We've got a bridge here. I'm thinking maybe a tunnel from here to here, some sort of road. Now it could end up being quite a busy road, so if we use this dual lane road, we'll come out for one nice and straight, and we'll do the same here, and then we'll go down and we'll give it an angle, and this one will go down and give it an angle as well, just so that we're not intersecting with that metro. Join the two up, and there we go. Above ground we've got this little bit here. It doesn't give us much extra, but we can put a couple of roads coming off that in a couple of directions. I don't think it would get too busy, so I'm thinking like this, and there like that. That just gives us a little bit of extra growing room, and I think, yeah, we'll come up here as well. Just, oh yeah, look at that, just filling in some of the area there. We can put just an extra bit of residential in around the edges. Here again, we've got some space, but I'm going to leave this because this is where we've got one of the railway buildings. This is the cargo train terminal. We may need that in the future, especially if we start doing something industrial around here. So I like that. We're not going to zone it just yet, but money is starting to balance out, and the number of people coming into our town is still going up. We're now at nearly 67,000. Let's carry on building. So here, I feel we can use this road here. This is a big fat road, and there's not a massive amount of traffic coming through it. So if we come off there in both directions. Now we've got a railway to contend with here, but that's okay. We'll just go right up to the edge of it. And then, I don't know, it just feels like a bit of road to here, and a bit of road to there, and then something for this gap maybe. Just takes up a bit of the space. Yeah, I like this. I like filling this in. This seems to make sense to me. This one could be a challenge to do. We'll just do that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That looks good. And then we've got a bit of room around here. And I think what we'll do is we'll just have an extra little road coming off the back. I've just realised I've been doing the little ugly roads. We want the pretty ones. We want all these to be the pretty ones. Now, it will cost us more money in maintenance, but it's a tiny amount of money compared to the overall upkeep of the city. There we go. Oh, this area is really starting to come into its own new lease of life. I'm loving it. So this bit, I think we will just have one more bit that just comes off the back here. There's a... that hits the city limits. We might have to just turn the angle snap off for this one, just so that we can fit that in. We'll get it as close as possible. There we go. And then aim for about there. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Just a little bit of extra stuff in there. Now, like I said, I haven't zoned it yet, but it is starting to look good. And then we'll do the same with this area down here. And I don't know how close to the river we can go without annoying residents, but it would be nice to see. Oh my goodness, look at the numbers at the bottom of the screen. we're getting more and more people coming in. There's 191 people now coming into the city each week. We're up to nearly, well, we was at 60. It's keep moving all the time. I keep trying to see the number and it keeps moving, so I'll do it 60 quickly. 67,414. There we go, I said it. And we're only negative 2,000 a week now. Okay, so we need some stuff around here. We've got these big buildings, so I think it's going to have to come by the big buildings. We'll turn the grids back on. We're not doing lots of bendy roads around here this time, and we'll bring that out. Should we fill this bit somehow? I don't really see how we can do that with the current road situation. And this bit here, let's do... Oh, look at that. That's pretty poor. That's better. That's better. We'll leave a little gap there. I don't know why, we just will. And then we'll have a road that comes down the back of that. And should we have one that comes there as well? Yeah, why not? Oh, this is great. This is great. This is how cities actually grow, though, isn't it? They repurpose, reuse, rebrand, and have we got power going across the middle? No, we haven't. So we need to kind of keep this power line, but I am going to move it a little bit. Now, the reason I'm going to move it, I'm just trying to think of the best place for it to be. I think over here. Well, no, we've got too many bridges. Oh, right. We're going to go up. There we go. Right. Okay. So I've connected that this side where we aren't planning any buildings. And I can remove it from this side. Let's go and have a look, see how that looks. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. Maybe if it followed the railway line, I might tweak it between episodes. Right, now we've crossed the threshold here. We now have nearly 68,000. We're still getting more and more people in each week. And the weekly income is in the positives. Let's carry on building. So we're going to do the same thing down here. The only difference is I think we might bring this road out before we come across. And then I'm going to do some weird diagonal ones. One right down the middle here. There we go. Cool. I'm happy with that. Now the idea of these roads is it shouldn't add a massive amount more traffic. But I think the bits of traffic it will add, we should be able to cope with it. And I'm thinking that the amount of commercial that we've got in the middle here should be enough. The only thing I'm thinking now is whether we've got enough office. But yeah, looking at the demand, there is a little bit low demand for commercial here. So the more people that come in, yeah, I'm not sure whether there is. Maybe we should put office in the middle. That's probably a good idea. I'm just going to fill these bits in here and we'll work out a way for this to be efficient. Yeah. So I'm thinking this area off here, kind of there, here, and here, could be office. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Just a little bit of office here and there. An office is obvious. No, not that one. Is the cleaner way of us doing things. Because office districts do a lot less pollution. There we go. Bit of office in the middle. Now I think I don't know. The more residents that come in here, the worse this traffic's going to get. So I'm a little bit reluctant just to dive in there and do things. Let's have a look at the situation. We now have a weekly income of nearly £4,000. We're still getting hundreds of people flooding into our city. We're going to smash this target. I can't believe all this time when I've been working on the city over the last few episodes, the main problem was the taxes. Oh my goodness, nearly a weekly change of 500 people there, we've got a slight sewage treatment issue. We haven't had that in a long time. So, sewage treatment. What's this one? Heating? No. Water treatment plant. Let's put another 2 of them on here. And connect them up. That should sort our treatment out. Hello? They haven't come online yet. Why haven't they come online yet? There they are. They're online now. I just saw them online. Yes, there we go. Treatment is in the green. Brilliant. Ha ha ha. Yep. Oh, this area is going to look good. We're going to forget it used to be the horrible industrial zone that it used to be. Now, there's a bit of room down the back here, so I think what we're going to do is a second section at the back. I'm going to push that road right to the very back, and then we're going to just kind of almost follow this back line. Yeah. Now, do we connect it to the roundabout? I think so. Can we get it in on the roundabout in its own node? Maybe. I think this roundabout's probably too small. In which case, maybe we just need a big roundabout here at the end. We do. Right. Okay, let's rebuild this roundabout. So to rebuild it, I'm going to get rid of all the road. I'm going to connect up that bit and that bit. We'll put that bit into the middle here. That's where the roundabout will go. So we're going to use the roundabout mod to put it in. We're going to do a 2-lane or a 3-lane? 3-lane, relatively large roundabout there. And now the difficult bit's going to be getting this bridge to connect up with it. So we're just going to use the Move It mod to make the bridge shorter, because we don't want it that long. We only need it long enough to get over the railway line, which is fine. That's exactly what we want, and there it is. Now, what road is it? That is I think it's a 3-lane each way. So this one. Just try and make it relatively... There we go. Cool. Okay, that's good. I think we might put a little bit of bend on this. Maybe even move it slightly. Just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm going to move that node slightly too. And in some ways this is kind of cheating, because you can kind of do things with the Move It mod that you wouldn't normally be able to do. But really, there's no... I don't think there's any gain from that, apart from that bridge. From just doing those little tweaks, looks like 387% better. And that roundabout's going to do us a bit of wonders as well. I've just noticed, though, I don't like the arrows on the roundabout, so I'm wondering if I can just... there is a key combination here to actually... sort out the roundabouts with something, so there's no traffic lights. There we go. Okay, so that is all set up correctly. Yeah, let's just go through and do those nodes there. You can see I've changed the arrows on the roundabout now, so that's all nice and neat and good. And the roads around the roundabout, we don't want to be 1 lane each way. We want them to be at least 2 lanes each way. That one, that road there. So we'll just go upgrade and... Well, actually, no, that's the only one I think that needs upgrading. There we go. And let's just fix this junction here. And put the arrows... These arrows here, you can see we've got a turn right and straight ahead. We don't want that. So let's make sure we've got the right tool. And there we go. Brilliant. Okay, so we now got this big road down the back here. And it does need breaking up. So, roads, let's get rid of this little noggin, and with a nice pretty bit, I think we'll just come straight through at 2 locations. We're going to have to get rid of a couple of houses, though. There we go. Okay, well, yeah, we had to make room for a bit of progress there. I think we're going to be okay just to splash some residential down. Here we go. Right up to the end of the roundabout, but not on the roundabout. That's fine. Brilliant. It's a little bit sparse in this corner because of the land height. Maybe we could do something with this land height. We've got plenty of money to do this sort of thing. So landscaping, slope terrain, softened terrain, level terrain. That's what we want with the big button. So if I do this, look at that. Just push the land out. Give it some extra bit of flatness right up to the edge of our city boundary there. And then I think just a bit of softening around here is needed. Just because of the amount of stuff that I've just done. So now this street's kind of... the land slopes with the street. Do I have to rebuild the road for that to then notify that we've got more space? Let's see if that's the case. Let's just get rid of that bit of road and then put it back. Yeah, look, there you go. So now it's recognising that it can build a larger area there. That's much better. Okay, what's next? How are things going? Let's have a look at the city overall. Water, good. Electricity, good. Rubbish, fine. Water is starting to get close. Electricity is amazing. Probably one of the worst things we now have is education. But we're still way above the capacities. Public library isn't great. Healthcare, absolutely amazing. Elder care, not so much. And we've only got 4 of those in. So I think maybe another couple or another one. So we've got an elder care home here. Let's just pop one of them. Yeah, somewhere in the middle here. Somewhere just like maybe near the hospital over here. Doesn't see... oh, there we go. Just on this back street. That's going to help the situation there. We won't put one in there. That might just do the job. Everything's going really nice. We've got 5 grand, 7 grand a week coming in, and 250 something. I can't say numbers today. I have a number block in my mind. Right, what else did I want to do? We've done all that. We've zoned it all. So we've got tiny little bits of demand coming into our city, but we are fulfilling that demand beautifully. We've got a few commercial buildings that are abandoned. We have got a little bit of problem with low-skilled workers. Our education is a little bit too good. But everything else is looking really nice. I was going to, and I don't know if I mentioned it in an episode not long ago, turn some of this into dense residential. But I think with the extra growing that we've been doing around here and everywhere else, I don't think it's needed. I really don't. And these gaps around here, we've still got gaps we can fill in. And it looks like our road systems are generally coping. This here's going a bit slow. Have we got good mappings? Yes, we have. But they're stopping here. We don't want them to stop there. Is there a button we can do to just make them go straight through? Control S, stay in lane. There we go. There we are, look, they're just... I think they're just flowing through there much better now. Also, there's a crossing there, and I don't want the crossing to be there. So... no. Where's the thing to stop people wanting crossings? So we've got vehicle despawning, traffic lights. Let's just check. We haven't got traffic lights around here, have we? No, there's no traffic lights. What's this one? Junction Restrictions? Yeah, there we go, look. If we turn off the crossings, allow cars to go straight through the junction, and I think we're going to turn these crossings off as well. Does that improve things? Yeah, look at that flow now. Look at that flow. That's much better. Here, though, this isn't good. This isn't good. What have we got going on here? We've got no lane management at all. What we want is this inside lane here to be dedicated like this. We're not really going to use these outer lanes at this stage. But there we go. That should stop these guys hogging up that bit. That will make this bit flow better. Okay, so that's looking much better. Look, the traffic that was there, gone. Absolutely gone. And we've got traffic here. This bit seems fine. Right, how's traffic across the city? Traffic across the city is at 80, which isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. We've just fixed that up a little bit. We've got a little bit of a slowdown here and here. Let's just check. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yep, that looks good to me. Okay, fair enough. I have no idea what's happening there. Here, though, we will do some of the similar things that we did back there. We're going to say no crossings. Traffic can go straight through. No crossings, no crossings, no crossing. Traffic can go straight. Oh my goodness! Yes! There it is. There is the Metropolis milestone. We actually only have one more milestone to go this series on this city. We're now massive. We get the airport. We get the cargo airport as well. We're going to have to put that airport in next time. There we go. And just to clean things up around here as well, the parking. No parking, please, on this little area, please. No parking. Same here. I don't know if having parked cars slows down traffic at all, but we're certainly not going to have any parking. Why have we got buildings on the roundabout there? That's not normally allowed. Gonna have to de-zone that. I'm sorry, I must have made a mistake here. No buildings on these important road structure roundabouty things. Right, what's the money looking like? The money is at plus 12 grand now. So at the beginning of the episode, we started with the money being about plus 12 grand. We reduced the taxes, and now it's about plus 12 grand again. All these people have got to move out, but that's fine. They'll find somewhere else in the city to live. We're slowing down a little bit here, so we can make a small improvement. Now, we're going to give people the option to go like this and like this, because again, these inner two ones aren't really getting used. I could do an experiment and see if we could do some proper lane mathematics, but I don't think we will. Right, that's looking okay. And what else have we got going on here? Yeah, we have actually got pedestrian crossings. I feel with the fact that we've got two sides of the city here that we need to come down here and just look, no pedestrian crossing anywhere around here. And then we're going to have some walkways. We're going to put some paths in just to improve foot flow. Let's just check. Yeah, look at all this. I wonder if there's a shortcut key where you can do it all. Right click, leave selected. No, I don't know if there's a quick way to say none of these areas have the foot crossings. Anyway, there we go. Let's get a path put in. I think what we're going to have to do is have like a path come out here and maybe go under and then... Oh, actually, no, this side would be better. I mean, on this side we've got the hospital in the way. And on this side we've got that school in the way. So it's going to be a bit difficult no matter which way we do it. I tell you what, we'll put a path on both sides. Right. Paths. So we're going to have a path. Let's make it come into the middle and have the paths actually cross over. So if we go from... I'm going to turn snapping off for the paths, because I would rather have full control. So I'm going to have one that goes down like this. And then we'll have one that goes down like this. Hopefully we can get a node out of there as well. And then we'll have it come up there. Oh, hang on. Did I just go down more? I did. I went down more instead of up. Silly me. Right, okay. Up. There we go. Up to there. And then up to... Oh, actually, if I get it close enough, it connects. There. Which is fine. That works, because no matter what side of the road you're on, then you can just get to that tunnel. Now, have I got room to do something similar here? So if we go from here, down, and then from there, down, we might have to come a little bit further south for these ones. No, they need to be further out. Move it, mod. Move it, mod. Please fix... Oh, hang on a minute. Can I go underground with the move it mod? Ah! If you can, I don't know how. Okay. Underground. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so they need to be on the outside so that they can then come in. So it doesn't matter that we go under the corner of the school. Excellent. And then up. Does that connect? It looks like it connects. Yes, it just connects. And then this one up. Yeah, look at that. We're hitting the school. Ah, I was worried about that. We're going to have to move this one out slightly. So, bring it along a little bit. Then come up. Oh, no, that needs to come along a little bit more. Just the tiniest bit. Move it, mod! There we go. So now up. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame, that. It's a bit of a shame that we've had to put it in a slightly different place because of the school. Now what we need to do is then connect these up. And I think we could just... Yeah, there's no problem with the bridge there. So I should be able to just go you to you. Oh, yes! Now, for some reason, it's connected it to the middle of the roundabout there, which I didn't want. So I wonder if we can just... Oh, look at that. So apart from the one where the school is, it's all quite even and kind of natural. On that corner. Yeah. I mean, this bit of road's a bit of a funny shape, but there we are. Okay. I like that. That's brilliant. I mean, I don't see anybody using it yet. Which is a shame. There's bound to be people wanting to use this, right? People wanting to go underneath. Come on. I mean, I've just stopped you from using all of these pedestrian crossings. There we go. Our first candidate that I've noticed has gone under here. They'll be walking under there now, and they'll come out in the middle. Are they going to come out in the middle? Are they actually going to come out, or are they going to get lost to the underground tunnels of... There they are! Oh, fantastic. So that's one. I'm so glad I spent all that time and money for one person to go on a little walk. You know what? It might have been a good idea to incorporate a foot section like this in the original design for this junction. I mean, this junction, again, still has improvements to be made. But the traffic round here is just so much better than what it was. Fantastic. We made a brilliant improvement. Okay, well, how close are we coming up towards the next goal? Okay, so we need to get to 90,000. Oh, my goodness. Okay, that's going to be a big ask. But overall, things are going quite well. We've still got some people that are just way too clever. And all the new zoning that we just put in for the residential needs water, which is not a problem. We can just give ourselves just a little bit of extra water zoning there, and we should be okay. Is that all of it? I think that's all of it. Oh, at the back here. Is this getting it as well? Yeah, that's fine too. Well, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Everything, most things seem to be going quite well. We're getting a little bit of a water availability problem, but I'll sort that out between now and next time. We'll just shove some more of the water suckers in. Oh my goodness, look at this. I think the river's drying up. Are we sucking too much out of the river? Wow. I was not expecting that. Yeah, look, it's drying up. The water level's a lot lower than what it was. Oh, we're going to have to keep a close eye on that in the future, aren't we? Well, that's going to be all for this time. Leave all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments section. And remember to head out to masterhellish.net for more about me and the live streams and giveaways that I do. If you want to support the channel, you can have a look at the merch at hellishstore.net. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.